Oh, when the Saints go more deadly.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway from the Superdome. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Here's Shuck. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Saints at 12-1 now to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And last week was a bit of a nail-biter, a 3-point victory, but it's also the kind of game that reveals a team's true character. They fought all the way and came out victorious.
They're throwing again here, Shuck. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shuck now to throw. That's completed right side to Palmer. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And it's caught. Touchdown! Christian Watson with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Cut.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll find McMillan here. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Young working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 3rd down, Young from the gun. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. They run here with Dowdle. And he's got it to about the 40. You look at the Saints defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. Just down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A running play, it's Dowdle. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ready. 45, White.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Set, hut. 60 red. Needle blue. Set, hut.
To throw, Young. Got a man, that's the gap. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
And the Panthers first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Here's Young.
First down, Carolina.
Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Panthers. Tommy Trimble from 21 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. And he's caught by Vele. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. Finds his receiver, Watson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
So in Saints territory now, here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15.
Yellow, 22.
Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
10 black, ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. His 12th rushing touchdown, his 16th overall. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14 to 7.
Saints 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go. 50, green.
Throwing, Young. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
That caught by Trimble. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Here we go, set. Hey, full fury. Black 40. Real green. Black shot. 6. Mega. Set, huh?
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
7 yards. That's good for a Panthers.
Ready.
First down.
Red,
A gain
38.
of 27 on the play.
Ready,
First
ready,
down,
set.
Panthers.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Slide blue. Red, yellow. Set.
Young to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's on his way. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
Saints 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
I need 60 Bobcat, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3. This is intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Miller fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now. 33, yellow. 10.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
That's taken in by Watson. And he's out right at the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. A complete once again to Watson. I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Young. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, Young. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Let's go. 32.
Young to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Shuck. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Bailey, 59 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. To try here for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Saints 28.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Now here's Young. Looking deep downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for Carolina. 52 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
50, green.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard from 6 yards away. And the Panthers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Room here to run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Hawks 70, Hawks 70. Warriors 70, Mustang 19. Check out.
Now Shuck. They'll complete this one to Watson. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And his kick is indeed good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
45, right, red, cycle. Check, hut.
They'll set up a throw. And got his man complete. Down the right sideline. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jalen Coker, 81 yards. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Panthers 45, Saints 31. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 tight, Lightning 18, Dragon 60, Buffalo 18, Pioneer.
Here's Shuck. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
19 Lion, down. Bronco 80, 79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw now, Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill from 3 yards out. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. Able to slither by. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run again with Dowdle. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth. In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
60 red. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Set.
Here's Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on his lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready. Ready.
Young here to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Dowdle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Let's go now. 33. Ready?
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. That's caught. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Saints 39.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. That's taken in left side by Velo. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
26 yards.
They need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They will throw again. Shuck. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout.
That's good.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. This is first and 10.
Here we go, set. 79, 19,
They'll look to throw again. That's taken in by Palmer. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.